think that you could probably cry underwater. I mean, you can cry anywhere. It's just you wouldn't see tears, I guess.
Okay. Can you cry underwater? I think that you can attempt to, but the tears won't fully come out because they'll be absorbed by the water you're already in.
To be honest, I couldn't really tell you why they did that. I think that's like the stupidest thing you could possibly do. Maybe they want you to cut the crust off to match the circle, or they want you to cut the sandwich like a perfect square. Or maybe they just didn't want it to be exactly the same, so you have some variety in your life.
Alright. This is my room, by the way. But my opinion on why lunch meat is circular when bread is round. I don't really know why they do that. I think it's really stupid because I was actually thinking about that today when I was making my sandwich. I had a ham sandwich, and the lunch meat didn't fit well on the bread, and it kind of made for the sandwich to be less enjoyable because you don't get that perfect combination every time of bread and meat. Sometimes you have to have just bread, and sometimes you have to have just meat. So, I think that they should make square lunch meat that fits the size of bread, so that every bite you get has bread and meat.
I've never even really thought about that, actually, to be honest, but that makes a lot of sense that there should be parachutes and not flotation devices because what if you don't land in water? What are you going to do with the flotation devices? You're in an airplane and you're high in the air. It would be better off to jump with a parachute and land either in water or on the land. Either way, you'd be fine. But you're high in the air. You just have like this little floaty thing in front of you. You land splat on the freaking island. What are you going to do? You're still going to break all your bones. And
it took me a little while to grasp the question of why flotation devices are under the seats of airplanes and not parachutes. Because I didn't really know what a flotation device was. But now I do. So, I think that question makes a lot of sense. I don't understand why there would be flotation devices, because if you land somewhere where there's not water, they're not going to do much for you. You're just going to die, most likely. So I think that if you had a parachute, you could just jump out of the plane and be fine. And even if you land in water, you land softly and safely so you could swim. And then if you land over the ground, you would have somewhere to land, and you would land softly and without a thud. So you would be safe and happy, and you would live.
I think maybe I resemble a cucumber because I really like Italian dressing, and those go really well with cucumbers. And they're green, and I get sick sometimes. I think Megan resembles celery mixed with pepper, because Megan is like this big. She's like the little celery and like cute little. But then she has like a little spice to her personality, which is the pepper, and she's like,
I think I would choose. No, I think I would be like a pepper. Because I feel like I'm one of those people that you either love or you're kind of so-so about. And I think Lauren would be a carrot because she's very exotic, and orange is a pretty exotic color for food. She's very outgoing, and she's always been herself, and that's inspired me. But also she has really good vision. She's very keen, and carrots have that effect on people. They make you have better eyesight.
I'd have to probably say either 9/11 or the bombing in Japan, like during World War II, or I learned that in history class sometime, but 9/11 because it's a very sensitive subject, and I've seen so many pictures, and it probably would have changed my life forever if I would have witnessed it. I mean, it still did change my life, but not as much as like an impact of seeing it visually, you know?
If I had the choice to witness any major history event, I feel like I'm really close, that has occurred and past, I would want to have witnessed, I think, the Titanic. It would have been really sad, but I would have wanted to be like on the boat when it happened, to see everybody's reactions to what was going on, because in the movie they showed a lot of people denying the fact that the boat would sink, and I just kind of wanted to see like what people would think about what was happening, or if they believed it. And I know that the story of Rose and Jack wasn't true, but I really wish it was, because that was a really cute story.
Well, there are a few people I would want to wake up as, but I've always wanted to experience living as a boy because I'm a girl. And I would probably pick Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon, even though it's like wicked cliche and all that. But he's really inspirational, and I love his tattoos, and I love what he does for a living. And I would love to experience all that love and all that fantastic funness of performing every night and just having fun and going out. Wow, wow, wow. Or I would want to wake up as Lights, the singer, because she's beautiful, and I look up to her, and she's great.
Alright, hold on. Got my Altoids there. If I could wake up in the body of anything or anyone, I would choose our kitty cat, Skylar. Yeah, he's not here, but he's in my mom's room right now. And I would choose him because he's very hyper, and I can never quite I never really know why he does the things he does.
Yes, I would love so much for my child to be more intelligent and more attractive than I am, because that means a better life for them, and they can go farther, and they can probably be rich, and they can take care of me, and by the time I have children, I'll be married, so it won't really matter what I look like, because my husband will love me, even if I gain so much weight, and I just want the best life for my little baby.
I would rather my child, I would want them to be more attractive and intelligent than me, because I would want them to have the best life possible. And if that means that they are more successful than I, and more attractive and smart and pretty and nice and kind, then so be it.
Deep sea diver.
Snot.
A tiny rhino.
Giant hamster.
A giraffe neck.
Elephant trunk. Nope, not really. Giraffe neck for sure.
Read your mind.
Invisible.
Definitely live without TV. It's so stupid.
Well, I would rather live without TV, Megan. Would you? For sure, rather than music. Me too, Nomi, me too.
I would try and survive that shiz.
Be in the horror film. Peace, yo.